I bet you wonder how we ended up here. I tell you how we ended up here. Because exclusive titles for consoles. Yeah, this game specifically is all over the place right now, and it's almost impossible to not get spoiled at certain videos at one time or the other. I haven't been spoiled yet, at least not by a lot. I didn't even knew the premise of the game, but it was just shoved in my face by all the news. And then I decided, since I don't have a PS4 and I think console exclusives shouldn't be a thing, I thought to myself, yeah, it's a story heavy, story based, decision based game like a Telltale game. So there will be videos about full playthroughs which are basically cut like a movie, and this is one of those videos. Um, this is uploaded by, I hope I say it right, MK Ice and Fire. I hope I said his name right. And yeah, he made a full silent playthrough of the game. And what I'm going to do is make a reaction video out of it, for the sole reason that that it is heavily story based, so there's more emphasis on the story than the gameplay, I think, at least. And I don't have a PS4, and this is a PS4 exclusive, so I couldn't buy it for the PC, which at this day and age, I don't know. I mean, I get it. You can, I mean, restricting certain games to a console is just something that grinds my gears very, very much. And there will be basically only one game on the PS4 will probably make me buy a console, or make me buy a PS4 console. Or, I mean, I had the PS1 and the PS2, and they were great consoles. I very much enjoyed my time with them. Uh, but yeah, so there will be one game, and that will probably be Kingdom Hearts 3, because this is the most. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2 made the biggest impact on me what a fun game should be. And yeah, this will probably the one game that breaks me and caving in and buying the console version of the game. I mean, the console for this one single game. But this game is not it. And as I said, I will probably make a reaction video out of it for the sole reason that I can't buy it on the PC. So basically, at while this here is a thing, I will still lose to Sony for them having one of my favorite games hostage in their exclusive list of games. But I think this is enough of my little rant. Let's just sit back, relax, and, well, enjoy the reaction video of the game Detroit Become Human. Well, let's start. MK Ice and Fire, that's his name.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit Experience. I'm an android and I'll be your hostess. Before we begin, let's make some adjustments to optimize your experience. These language settings were detected on your console. Are they correct?
Sure! I mean, it reminds me I should probably get my audio a little bit up.
Please adjust your screen settings.
Sure, let me get right on that.
Thank you. Now select your profile.
Experienced casual? What?
When this sign is displayed, please do not turn off your console. You are now ready to begin Detroit. Remember, this is not just a story.
Okay.
This is our future.
Whose future? The future of the androids or this? Only 20 years? You think in 20 years we will have full functional androids? I don't see that. Unless Japan is already onto something.
Negotiator on site. Pete, negotiator on site.
Wait, what? An android is a negotiator? In apparently a hostage situation, I think? Oh. Oh yeah, live scanning. Face detection and all that. That could be toxic, but then again, he's an android. Oh! Software instability? Wait, why is it the software instability?
Please, gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Good question! Oh geez, that's a little harsh. Okay, androids are not in a good standing even in that future. Wait, is it because of the fish that he put in the fish that it said software instability?
I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order. Fuck.
And he didn't even say a word yet.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
It? Are you talking about...
Has it experienced an emotional shock recently?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach.
Oh, is it maybe... So they are talking about it. Is it another android?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now,
Yep.
or I'll take care of it.
Sorry for talking over too much. Probability of success 48%. Oh, great start. Understand what happened or save hostage at all costs. Yeah, but we already see the premise that they don't like androids very much. It reminds me of the Batman thingy. Just looks a little bit more interactive. You can say the child didn't hear gunshots because he had those earphones on. I bet a gunshot is loud enough to hear that even with headphones. Oh, see, children are way more... Sometimes children can approach new things easier than adults. I mean, I can see how androids are scary if they are created stronger and more agile, have better reaction times and stuff like that. Then they can feel very threatening. Because they just don't feel pain and are harder to subdue and stuff like that. But otherwise, if they have the limitations of humans, more or less... Oh, okay. Then they wouldn't be as scary, since they will still suffer some weaknesses, like anyone else. But that would make them a little bit too human again? Oh, it's a really hard matter to discuss, I think. It's a really hard topic in general. When is something a living being, and when is it still just a machine? A remote? Oh. So by investigating all those places, you increase your... So...
AP700 Android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
Oh! Yeah, that isn't it. Wait, you just up... Oh! So they... So he developed a conch... The fuck?
Cover me while I patch you man down. I repeat, man down. That's an immediate evac.
So he has to be conscious if he realizes that he's about to be replaced. That's the hard thing. If something seems to have emotion and seems to feel emotion and understand what is happening, so basically as soon as something's conscious on a certain level, they are not a thing anymore. At that point, they are actually a being. More androids, less work. Wait, he wasn't about to be replaced. He just would have gotten a companion? This looks like they just wanted to order a new one and not replace the old one. Oh, so the android misinterpreted what was supposed to happen. He even chose a female model. So the male android has a female companion android. Oh God, he reacts like a human would if he thinks, no, you're not getting away, you're not taking me away. No, we never wanted to do it, but he misinterpreted it.
Don't stand there.
Ew. Can you analyze that? Model PL serial. Okay. Yeah, and the other model was a PL 700. But they have something similar to blood in their system, so they seem to work like humans. Oh, this is interesting. I mean, the reason that I don't really have to do anything and just can watch this enables me to let all my thoughts just flow right out. Whoa!
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Oh no.
I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side! You can't understand how I'm feeling!
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family.
Huh.
I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I'd kill you!
Okay.
Really? How do you...
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
How? She was not the one who wanted to replace you. That was her father.
Listen. I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I love them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around.
Oh. See?
I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted.
Whoa, 99% success rate.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Sacrifice self, compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Okay. I trust you.
But you killed a human. You will... There's definitely something to happen to you. Whoa! I mean, that wasn't unexpected, but... You lied.
You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me.
Software instability. Why does it always say software instability? Is it hinting on that the mind of the person we are playing is changing, and when we do things a normal android wouldn't? This is the scene's flowchart. The path you've taken, the path yet be explored, and what possibilities you've unlocked. Each node earns you points that you can spend in the extra. What? Oh wow! There are so many possible outcomes. AX4. No, but wait. Let's digest what just happened. I mean, what I most definitely think so far about the game. This looks very intriguing. I know what the hype is about now. Most certainly. I mean, it is always it's basically nothing new. There's always this conflict and interest in what happens if we reach the level where we can create androids that look like humans, move like humans, and feel like humans, or we think that they have emotions, or is it? If they can't feel emotions, is it really just good programming, or are they actually alive? I mean, that android that was just shot definitely developed a conscience, didn't want it to die. A machine doesn't think about a machine doesn't think like that of itself. Like something that can die or live. It's just a thing, as the humans always refer to. It did that and that. It took the hostage. It shot the father. So they are not acknowledged as living things, which is kind of understandable. And they are basically butlers that can be maintenance. But at the same time, they have the anatomy of a human. They even have something similar to blood and muscle fibers. And of course, something like a brain, which of course is still software based as it seems. I mean, he said something about a software and that his software could potentially be malfunctioning. And those indicators in the corner about software anomaly or something, or software dysfunction. So basically, the trope is not new, but I only saw 70 minutes of the game now, and I'm already thinking about all those possibilities, where they could go. And I already see where this probably is going. It will probably all end up between an interest war between androids and the humans. And they are all in conflict because they want to be treated as equals, even though they were created by humans and stuff like that. I mean, I can understand that. If you give something a conscious, willingly or accidentally, it still is a being with a conscious feelings and emotions. So you should treat it like something that has feelings and emotions and react accordingly to it. I don't really like to say it, because I can see both spectrums of the thing. One where the evil androids will take over, and one where androids can be one of your best friends and stuff like that, who can really help people out. And in the process can become emotionally invested, even while being just a thing. It's really an interesting premise. So I think I babbled enough. Let's just continue now.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to Good afternoon. Can I help?
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what...
How much did you say it costs?
At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance mode and contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
Excuse me, how much is that one over there?
The MP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions.
This looks like a slave market. This very much looks like a slave market.
It is.
I don't know why I find
It's
this so
difficult
funny.
getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
Okay, I heard in an article about someone called Kawa. Of course, was an android. Wait, but what happened? What? But this looked like a slave market. It can do that, and he's so good. And this is just creepy. It's so creepy that it looked like a slave market. Oh Jesus! And they just look there blankly. They are conscious while they are bargained for. I mean, I get it, but this is just creepy when you think about it currently. And I highly doubt she was hit by a car. Something way more terrible happened to her. Oh, that reminds me of the movie of Robin Williams, the 100-Year Man or something, or 200 something years man, where he played basically an android in the future, or a robot. It looked more like a robot, and then he made himself more in, and then we traveled with him basically how he became a human. That's the basic premise of it. It was an awesome movie. How a robot became a human and he wanted to be accepted as a human. And this game probably tries to play in the same direction, which is really weird. Hopefully, I hope it's as good as it currently starts out. David Cage, huh? Oh yeah, he also made Fahrenheit, Beyond Two Souls, and Heavy Rain. I saw Let's Plays of all those games and I played Fahrenheit, or the Indigo something something. That's the one I could play myself because it was on the PS2. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh look!
Would you like to go home now?
Yes, Rose. Yes, I think that's enough.
Here. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
See, this is a good appliance for those robots. We have currently in Germany an issue to have people helping out the elderly. Because they get... Well, I would say because they get paid really shitty for what they are doing. Tech Addict? Secrets of Androids. How Cyberlife designs its androids to coexist with humans. Via MMORPG reaches 1 billion users. Yeah, via MMORPGs. And climate change up. I should probably... Wait. As recent US census has found that as sea levels continue to rise and climate change leads to more and more extreme weather, America's once prosperous coastal cities are being deserted by the witch. Waterside real estate and once top attraction like Miami and Los Angeles are experiencing fright flight. with wealthy residents opting for properties further inland or at higher altitudes. So even in this advanced future, they still say they continue fuck up the environment. And this is one of the things that as sad as it sounds, that is probably something that will be true. I don't see full functioning human-like androids in 20 years' time, but I definitely see that this is a thing that comes. Regular flooding, hurricanes and other, they are also suffering from urban flood. Oh, jeez. They are really hitting all little spots about what is so fucked up in the real world. I mean, that reminds me, I said something about that androids should have the same weaknesses as humans.
Hey, water.
But at the same time, we don't want androids to be fatigued in any way, so they are not as high maintenance. What a dick. Wait for green light. The AR, augmented reality. Androids ruin our country. We want jobs. Ban androids. Oh yeah, I can see how this will be a thing. I totally forgot this aspect. On the one hand, androids can replace humans in very dangerous places, like this. I mean, that way... Oh, okay. That way, there will be less fatal accidents where humans can't be harmed as much anymore. Oh, use GPS, of course. So basically, you are limited. I see the logs there, and I think you have to play through the game once, and then other options are unlocked on consecutive playthroughs. So you can't experience the full game after one playthrough. Well, obviously, but also you don't have even all options at the first playthrough, apparently. So basically what I'm doing is playing a demo, well, watching a demo version of the game. And when I want to see all the rest of it, I could either watch all those different videos, but no, that's just boring.
They only reflect the darkness in our souls.
Oh,
Why do
no.
you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit.
I really want to say something very controversial, but I probably won't.
When we will have to pay the price for our arrogance.
Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but this sounds basically what in way back in time what the white man said about the black man. They will ruin us. They will take our jobs away. Blah, 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 blah. And now they use the black person to talk shit about the android. So it's basically, I think this is what they wanted to state it with it. And as I said, don't take this the wrong way. This is just how I connected in my head.
Verified.
And I sometimes have a messed up head. And I mean, I know about the ugly stuff that happened.
Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
What is this? Bellini paints. Oh, so it unlocked basically the next thing. Okay, so maybe my premise was wrong about that a lot of things are locked and you have to play it again. That was just, those are just the steps that you still need to take. Ah, now I get it. Okay. It looks really great. Get yours today. Ooh, they took our jobs. That's what remember. That's what I'm remembering right now. This is really a critical thing. On the one hand, the androids replaced the people in jobs they hated. They hated in the first place.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Great. Racism against androids.
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
He did nothing
I
wrong.
have to find you.
You can take your job next. See how you like it.
Okay. Let's go. Run along.
This is literally what in America they thought about the black man initially. What the white man thought about the black man, and now it's androids. They just pushed it further. I'm really want to make this clear that I'm definitely not mean this in any mean or racist way. It's just what happened and what I think they wanted to try to portray here. So yeah, it looks like a slave market. They look like slaves in those shops and all of that. They consciously get bargained for. See, they even have a special compartment where only androids are standing. In a bus. So it's basically a new two-class system. The androids and the humans. But yeah, there was always some kind of conflict between... Oh. Oh, so there's a special scenario, apparently. I dig this. And I'm curious about her. Because how can someone rough looking as this dude afford someone like her? And I already get a creepy feeling about it. I mean, the whole game is very creepy already.
You coming?
RX400, so she's a very early model.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice!
Oh,
Alice!
so she basically is the housemaid.
Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
I wonder if he wants to do something else to her after she's done with all that. Ugh. That reminds me of the movie I watched, but I don't know what it was. Where someone got invited into some kind of bunker where he developed a robot and he fucked the robot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you basically have to do labor now?
Depends on what you need. Yeah.
So basically you have to maintenance... Dishwasher not working.
I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. You know where.
That's convenient. They have Wi-Fi everywhere. The internet is in their heads. Oh jeez, that's scary.
TV on.
I don't think that's how you wash dishes. They have to be soaked in water. You can't just wipe the shit off. But she looks cute. I mean, she has a very appealing face. But why wouldn't you put an appealing face on an android? You want to look at something nice, I guess. I mean, why not just...
Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
Really? Lazy ass bastard. You were gone for 2 weeks. This house is a mess. Do it. Wait, you can... Ah, ice hockey.
What are you looking at? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here!
I'll get back to work.
What the fuck happened there? He's so rude. Wait, and he can't activate it on his own?
Alice! You better stop that right now!
Why is she always pushing me? Always pushing.
Because you're a dick and you don't give her any attention and put it off on an android instead of taking care of your daughter yourself. Ah, this is such... This is really weird. On so many levels. I totally get what they are going for, though. I think. She just wants attention. Give your daughter attention. God damn it. Is it really asked too much that you take care of your child? Is she even your child? Oh, battery level low. No! My imaginary battery level is low. And he can't get a job, apparently. Okay. Oh, no wonder. With that attitude. How did she get damaged? I really want to know how she did get damaged. Why? Oh, okay. I think he damaged her somehow when he was drunk or something. 'Cause every American gotta have a gun.
Fuck, man.
Android power, should it be outlawed? Football friend, the latest transfer speculation. Connecting the dots. Is he checking off? That's shaking up California. The new subtube completed its first journey today from Manhattan to downtown. Made possible, travels through a deep pressurized chamber, providing a near frictionless environment for its magnetized motors. Oh, okay. Alright, I get it. Put it away now. Yeah, I always get headache afterwards too. Why do you even have the option to report to Todd when you are not even done with everything? Who did the laundry if he's unable to do the most basic shit? Oh, this laid outside for 2 weeks, probably. Need to clean that first. Well, it looks pretty clean for being outside for so long. We wash laundry.
You look bored. Would you like to play a game?
He's still checking off in the background.
You like playing out here?
Well, she has no interest in you. So, oh, you have to rewash it because it hang out too long? Is that even a possibility? That you have to rewash your laundry even though it dried off already? Why was it hung up if it need to be rewashed now? I think this doesn't look good anymore. What is that? Red eyes.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
What the fuck is his problem? So this is a drug. I mean, why are you hiding your shit in the cleaning utensils? You told her to do your shit, and then you hide your drugs in the most obvious spot she would go? What the fuck? And then you even threaten her for no reason? What a fucking asshole!
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Oh, what a dick. I hate him. Could this have been avoided?
That's a pretty toy. What's its name?
Yep, he's still jacking off. Or something similar like that. He's smoking that shit? Blood ice or whatever it was called. Oh man, he even has, well, open payments. Long overdue payments. How do you go up the stairs? Oh, okay. I mean, she's not supposed to mess with your shit, but she has to mess with your shit in order to clean your shit up. And I said shit a lot. And then there's this girl that seems to keep an eye on her. Oh, he's a drunk and a druggie. Great. No wonder he doesn't get employed. Oh, sports magazine again. Android quarterback. American football has largely resisted the spread of Android players, with top-tier games still an exclusively human affair. That may be about to change following CyberLife's recent unveiling of technical demo. Quarterback 1000, an Android quarterback capable of throwing from end zone to end zone and hitting a target 6 inches wide. The model is also programmed with over 1,500 plays, from classics such as bootlegs and handoffs to more specialized maneuvers, all of which can be adapted in real time. I mean, what's the point of sports if you watch perfected androids play against each other? Revealed at the recent CyberLife, but while latest has some baseball already contemplating Android players, and LED sporting quarterback might be just around the corner. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of sports if you put perfected machines against each other? I mean, I know there's robot wars and something like that. Wait. Driverless. Wait. Driverless foresees accident. The car's computer makes life and death decisions. For example, to say this is something we already start having. This is something we already start having. I read about this or heard about it or any of those. This is already a very real thing. Imaging system gathers data to determine the pedestrian's age, gender, life expectancy in the blink of an eye. This data is passed through the public record to determine marital status, employment record, life and whether they have children. The card then assigns a value to each possible victim based on criteria like their contribution to society. We put a premium on lives that will save other lives, like doctors and nurses. Oh, we are going into a weird zone with that. I mean, we are close to that, but not that close. I mean, making a machine putting a value on people according to numbers and certain criterias. How, well, I would be one of the first victims who get killed because of a car like that, because I contribute almost nothing to society. I only here for entertainment purposes, and I try to bring bring a joyful gaming and reaction experience to you at home who are interested in a fraction of what I'm doing with my life. But this is, oh jeez. But putting a value, even a value in parenthesis, is still messed up. That's why it's so but what I believe is, in the long run, a system like this automatically driving system, in the long run, there will be way less accidents than, well, yeah, basically when this really gets enforced and people start having more and more of those cars, there will be less accidents and less casualties than ever on the streets, probably. Because there's so much failure rate in humans, because they haven't slept enough, they don't concentrate, they get distracted, they are drunk, they are smoking, they are looking on the fucking smartphones, and other stuff like that. And a computer whose sole purpose is to drive safely through every environment up until the destination will have less accidents, less wasted resources in terms of fuel, and will not go too fast or too slow, and adapts to things quicker than any human possibly can. The only thing where this would fail is when a system failure happens. This is the only way where an accident could happen. And I bet when something like that happened, people already get loud and say, oh, see, it's not perfect, it's not good enough, but at the same span from the first time it will be used to the time there will be the first accident, a human driver, I believe this wholeheartedly, a human driver would have more accidents on average already in the same time span a system failure would cause an accident by a car that drives on its own. That's what I truly believe. Ventilate room. Yeah, that's a good idea. The hell is guitar? I have a lot of expensive shit. Why would you switch it on?
And now to sports. First up, basketball. As the Gears prepare for their critical match with Denver tonight at the CyberLife Arena in Detroit, league negotiations are still ongoing over the possibility of allowing one Android player per squad. Debate rages as to whether the change would lead to more exciting matches or be the first step in making human players obsolete. CyberLife has announced its willingness to participate in the experiment.
Actually, that is actually interesting again when androids replace human players, because some players get paid a ridiculously amount of money for pro sports, which is just in maybe this is just the jealousy speaking out of me. What is that? I mean, I wish I would be paid an absurd amount of money for stuff I really like to do. And in their case, it's sports. So I would understand if they don't want that to happen, that pro players or sports should be held by humans and not by androids. The hell is that? This looks like an entirely game on its own. Wait, this reminds me of The Last Guardian. Wait, it already loops? Well, it already loops. Go on.
Another 225,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy in October, according to the Department of Labor, bringing the unemployment figure up to 37.3.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee. At the event, the president again praised CyberLife's role in the exceptional performance of the U.S. economy. She further announced that the Department of Defense will acquire 200,000 Android combat units as part of her increased military spending.
Wait, what are you seeing there? What is it? What did you saw? Why didn't they show us what there was? What? You watch it, you ass. Ew. Oh, at least they... Whoa, this was fast. But this is pretty interesting how they made the invisible walls like warning signs because you haven't done what you're supposed to do, so you can't go outside this restricted area. I think this is something I have to do with my floor.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice?
She's scared because of what happened with her. What was on that document they didn't show us? I bet they reveal it later. When something very awful happens.
Alice in Wonderland. Of course.
She's actually stepping over the book in order not to step on it. That's interesting. Unlock the dialogue.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you. You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. What about your mother? Will she be home soon?
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, that touched the nerve. Oh, that. Oh, he abused the Volvo. He broke her! Oh, that asshole broke her for some reason. I like it how it gets red when danger is there. I knew she wasn't hit by a car. Didn't you lock it up again? Well, I would have tried that at least. I wonder what they are running on. What kind of fuel do they need?
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me.
Why are you angry at your daughter?
You hate me, don't you?
But I would start to hate you if you...
You hate me!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What am I doing?
You are on drugs, you fucking idiot.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
Yeah, sure. You show it in a very weird way. By the way, thanks to MK Ice and Fire for providing this video. Just wanted to mention him again. I'm really thankful for him that I can see all of this. Power discovers a way down. Oh, he missed something. Huh. But that was... I expected something like that kind of to happen. I mean, they even give them names. Wait, is that an android bird? Wait, why can you operate everything else remotely, but you have to turn them on manually? Wait, why do you need birds like that? I mean, they don't make a mess, but what's the point if they are not really living? Or maybe they do in a weird way. What's that? Oh, someone's paralyzed. This is a stair lift. Stair lift need either very old people or crippled people. Disabled people. Wait, that all sounds horrible.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
54 degrees, you would cook like a potato.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots.
Yep.
They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Yep. He's old and kind of disabled. Can you actually let him fall down on the floor? See, that's what I mean. Those kinds of jobs almost nobody wants to do is done by an android. Or are done by the androids. Nope. Or most people don't want to do. I mean, I get how important they are. And especially in Germany, we need people who do this exact kind of thing. Basically caring for the elderly and people who can't do it.
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Wait, fan mail?
Any
Who are
news
you?
from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
Oh, I can't get the word. What the job is called, though. Social
I'm
work?
starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Bacon and eggs. I don't eat much bacon. Not very often at all, actually. Oh, smiling cup. But what is he? Is he an author or an artist? Or an archaeologist? Due to the skeletons and all those really, really ancient looking stuff.
Thank you, Marcus. Television.
Tensions continue to rise in the Arctic as Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since then, and a Russian flag now flies over the ice. The Russian president...
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN.
Find something to do. Oh, of course, reading the North Pole. Why Russia wants it? Wait, life found on Titan for alien life squad. Oh wow, duh. I wouldn't be so narcissistic to think that we are the only living conscious being in the universe. Of course there's life outside.
Chairman of the UN announced at a press conference that we have never been so close to a third world war. He called on Russia and the United
States 19 years ago.
Before things get out of control.
Wait. Our spacefaring androids are specially designed to function on long-range missions of this kind. We are proud to have our models at the front. Okay. It's not that interesting to me right now.
Television off. Mankind is so depressing.
Yep, definitely is.
Greed, stupidity, and violence.
It is already like that.
Civilization just to get to where we are.
He's so right. He summed it up perfectly. There are the few exceptions, and a lot of them are actually on my channel already, and I'm very thankful for that. I found very great and decent people here. Wait, are you playing chess against yourself?
Fancy game of chess?
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Speed chess it is.
Against an android. Wait, you can choose if you win or lose?
Oh. That was just a little bit too easy. Are your circuits rusty, or you're just taking pity on an old man?
Neither. Carl, you just play better.
Never throw a match, Marcus. If you can win, win. That's what got humanity where it is today.
Oh, jeez, that's sad.
One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are.
Wait, what?
And want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
He actually treats him like a human being. I mean, he still uses him as his personal caretaker, but still, that's not... But he just basically said, as soon as I'm gone, you are a free being. That he basically becomes his own person with his own decisions. So he already gave him basically his freedom as soon as he passes away. And that is interesting. I like that old man, but I think he was designed to be likable. Okay, he's an artist. With all those pictures, definitely an artist.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
Whoa. What is that even? What's a human face? I really like what the old man says. He basically nailed what I was thinking. It's a grim outlook to have on the world, isn't it? I mean, I'm still a strapping young lad, and I already have weird ailments old people should have, I think. Maybe. I probably won't say anything further than that. But it's mostly because that I'm spending too much time in front of the screen. Well, not the last couple of days though, but in general I messed up a lot by being a little bit too much inside than outside.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I'm not programmed to criticize art. You would be a much better judge than I would.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
Oh, it's so cute. I really like that, man. Oh. Find a subject to paint. Wonder if there's more. Oh, god damn it! What? Couldn't. Whoa, what was that? Couldn't you have been looking around a little bit more? God damn it! Well, that's the drawback if you watch someone else's walkthrough.
That is a perfect copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas.
It's not in my program, huh?
Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
And towards humanity identity. Despair, doubts, and imprisonment. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that would probably be an awesome thing.
Oh my God.
Wow, that looks cool.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
He needs money.
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash.
Oh, of course, I knew it.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
Don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Because you're a druggie and you don't give money to a druggie.
You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's he got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad.
What an idiotic druggie. He doesn't love the man you became. That doesn't mean he never loved you. That's the difference. That's what the difference makes. Does. Became a very, very poor human being. Jesus, can't believe that. What an asshole. Identity and doubt. This is just super interesting. But yeah, I think I leave this, well, I think I make it an episode. Okay, yeah, make it an episode. I think I leave it here because I'm getting hungry, I'm getting thirsty, and well, I could quench my thirst right now, but in any case, I hope you enjoyed this. And well, I mean, leave a comment what you thought about this. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Do you like this? Do you not like this? Give me some feedback, something to say about whatever happened here. But as always, I hope you had a great time, and I will hopefully see you again. Stay tuned for more.